Hello everyone, welcome to Nagesh Gorizki Orchid School channel. I am Sridevi Kanke. I am going to teach you English of Standard 3rd. In the previous episode, we have finished our second lesson. Isn't it, students? Yes, walking on the moon. So today we are going to start with the poem. Yes, are you all interested? Yes, you are enjoying. So I shall read the poem and I will explain you. Our first poem name is Little Talk. Okay students, everybody open your page number 17. Kenneth Dick, our first poem is Little Talk. Now students, what is Little Talk here? Yes? Little talk. Little means what you are talking. Little bit. And then what you are all talking. So about that. About poet who has written author. The poet here he has written by Eileen Fisher. Okay, who has written this poem? Author name is Eileen Fisher. Don't you think it's probable? First I will read the poem, student. Don't you think it's probable that beetles, bug and bees talk about a lot of things? You know, such things as these. The kind of weather where they live in jungles, tall with grass and earthquakes in their villages whenever people pass. Of course, we will never know if ducks talk very much at all because our ears are far too big for talk that is so small. So I have read this poem, students. Now I explain each one line what that it means. Okay students? So first our author who is telling, okay, he is wondering about whether insects means what students here? Like small. Here the author has explained about beetles, bugs, bees, okay, butterflies. These all are insects. So our author is describing whether insects can talk, they speak. Okay, so now don't you think it's probable? Now students here underline your word probable. Now what that word means? Could be true. It may becomes true. If don't you think, it will be probable that beetles, bugs and bees they talk about a lot of things. As we are human beings, isn't students? So we are huge, we are big, whereas insects are very small. Yes students, where does insects live? They live in the jungle, on trees, isn't it? So insects are very small as we are very big. So what that we know such things they are. If the author is telling that beetles, bug, they can talk or they can speak. The kind of weather, what they are speaking about, what they are talking about, insects are talking here. The kind of weather. Weather means, what is weather students? Outside changes, in the sky, surrounding changes. The kind, how is the weather? It's rainy, it's weather sunny, it's climatic conditions. Where they live, in jungles, tall with grass. In jungle how the grass will be? Tall, huge grass will be there. So the beetles, bugs and then bees, they are talking about the weather conditions, okay, climatic conditions, weather, where they live in jungles, huge with the trees, grass and earthquake. Earthquake, when it happens, students, what is means earthquake? Earthquake means a sudden change, a sudden shaking in the earth. Sudden shake will be there, no? So sudden shaking on the ground, on the earth will be shaking, so that is called earthquake. So what your author is telling, as when the human being, means we, when we pass through the jungle nearby the insects, as we walk, it will be like a earthquake to the insects. They feel like earthquake is coming as human being is passing, as because this is because what? Because we are huge, isn't it? And insects are very small. So if we go also, it will thunder. Okay. Where here our poet is comparison. He is doing comparison to human being and the insects. Whenever people pass, whenever we go nearby these insects, insects are feeling that earthquake is coming. Of course, we will never know if bugs talk very much at all. Can we know, when can we come to know whether the insects are talking? No, because we are huge and insects, they talk something else only. So we could not hear. So what our author is telling here, the poet is telling, we will never know. We will never know about whether the bugs are talking to each other or what. Because what is the reason? What is the reason we could not know why they are, what they are talking? What is the reason? Because our ears are far. Means it is very far, too big for talk, that is so small. Now whereas the insects, beetles, bug, bees are very small, students. So as we are very much big, we are huge. As ant also, it will roam on our floor, it is crossing. Can we know that, we come to know that ants are talking? No, because they are very small and we are very much big, and it is very big ears, so we cannot know it. So our author is telling about this. So I have finished about this lesson, students. So once again I will read the poem for you all. So this time what you will do? You have to read with me all. Okay? Don't you think it's probable that beetles, bugs and bees talk about a lot of things? You know such things as these. The kind of weather where they live in jungles tall with grass and earthquakes in their villages. Whenever people pass, of course, we will never know if bugs talk very much at all, because our ears are far too big for talk that is so small. So it's all about the poem. So here what we have come across? We have come across a new words. That is first word, probable. What is the probable mean, students? Could be true. Earthquake means what here? Sudden shaking of the ground. So this is our new. And then one more we are going to cover here is rhyming word. Okay. Now what are rhyming words? The same sound should be there, isn't it? So here, don't you think it's probable that beetles, bugs and bees talk about a lot of things? You know such things as these. Now what here? What is new word here, students? Bees. Bees rhyming word. Here bees, same sound. Bees, bees. Bees, bees. So last line will be there. The kind of weather they live in jungles tall with grass. Grass is rhyming word. And what is the rhyming word for grass? Very good. Pass. And here in the last paragraph, of course we will never know if bugs talk very much at all. All small. Last we can having these rhyming words. So what we have learned in this poem, we have learned across the rhyming words. What is talking about the poet? Bees, these, grass, pass, all, small. It's all about rhyming words. So I have finished it. Okay students, now so we will go about the animations. Are you all ready for it? Yes.
Little Boy by Irene Fisher. Don't you think it's probable that beetles, bugs and bees talk about a lot of things? You know, such things as these. The kind of weather where they live, in jungles torn with grass, and earthquakes in their villages whenever people pass. Of course, we never know if bugs talk very much at all, because our ears are far too big for talk that is so small. Little Dog by Chris. Such things.
So students, here can you see here, this is red color on that black color spots. This is about beetles, okay? Bugs, bees, these are the insects. Butterflies.
Little Talk by Irene Fisher. Don't you think it's probable that beetles, bugs and bees talk about a lot of things? You know, such things as these. The kind of weather where they live, in jungles torn with grass, and earthquakes in their villages, whenever people pass. Of course, we never know if bugs talk very much at all, because our ears are far too big for talk that is so small. Little Talk by Irene Fisher. Don't you think it's probable? Little Talk.
So it's all about So we have finished our first poem. Now we are going to do the comprehension. In the first term we have completed 2 comprehension, isn't it students? So we will go for new comprehension. You have to open your grammar book. Okay, comprehension will be in that. Okay, we are going to start comprehension number 3. Okay, everybody open your grammar book of page number 74. That is Kodava. Fun with grammar. So it's I will first comprehension 3 page number 74 we are going to start it. So what is comprehension meaning students? It will be a form of passage. So what you have to read? You have to read that passage carefully and you have to answer those questions in the book. So first I will read this. Comprehension number 3. Read the passage given below and answer the questions that follow. So here they have given the passage. So I will read it for you. You have to listen it. Riku. R-I-K-U. Riku. Riku was a small boy. Yes students, here Riku is one small boy. He was very lonely at home. His mummy used to take him to the nearby park, but Riku could never make friends. Now here in the passage they have given one boy, the name is Riku. He was alone. Loneliness, he was never like to play with the friends. He was alone. He was along with the mummy. His mummy used to take him to nearby the park. His mother, Riku's mother, she took him nearby the park, nearby their house, then garden will be there. So she wants to take to him. But Riku could never make friends. So what here Riku? He never want to go there. He don't want to play with the friends. It was so difficult. It was so difficult for him to play and jump around with the other kids. Now here, when they went to the garden, it was very tough. Difficult means tough, hard work. Difficult for him to play. Play means when you go in the garden, you play, you jump, isn't it? You go and slide, you hop, you all play it. You go for a slide, seesaw, everything. But here Riku, he don't want to play and jump also around the other kids. As it was a garden, so many people were playing there. But Riku, he don't want to play that. Whether he don't want to play and he don't want to jump too. He could stay in one corner with his mother. He will be her mother only. He is mother hand he will hold and he will stand at one corner. But he liked to watch the children in the park. But he don't want to play with them, but he want to stand and he want to watch what they are playing. He want to stand and he want to watch. But he liked to watch the children in the park. One day, as the days passed, one day what happened? A girl in the garden, a girl came up to him. One girl came to Riku and asked, the girl is asking to Riku, what is your name? As a new person will come to you, they want to do friendship with you, isn't it? So first what they will, hello, hi, what is your name? We first do introduction, isn't it? So the girl also did the same thing here. She asked here, what is your name? The boy replied. The boy should give answer, na? The boy replied, shyly. Shyly means nervous, shiny. He never want to play, no. It is new thing for him. So he was very nervously. He is humid type. And he is saying shyly, he said, my name is Riku. Shyly he said, my name is Riku. The boy replied. She caught his hand and pulled him towards the children playing. What the girl did, as soon as the boy replied his name, the girl hold Riku's hand and she pulled. Means she was pushing towards the children to play with them. What they were playing? The children were playing in the garden. Ringa, ringa, roses. A game. Ringa, ringa, roses. But Riku did not let go of his mother's hand. As Riku never play with other students, he don't want to play. So as the girl was pushing her hand, but Riku did not go to leave her mother's hand. He started crying and went home. As somebody is pushing, what do you want to do? The boy also started crying. And what he did? He went up to the home. He went back to the home. Next day, on that next day, the doorbell rang. As the next day, what happened? Riku was at home, so bell rang here. So who is it? Whenever a person rings, so what we'll say? The first word, who is it? Called out Riku. It was a little girl. On the door, who was there? A little girl is there. Name was Naina. What is the name of the girl? Naina. From the park. That girl also watching, and she came next day and he was knocking the door, and then she as Riku opened the door, it was a girl named Naina from the park. She smiled. She gave a nice smile. and shook hands with him. With a smiley, they make a friend. Okay, well, they were shaking the hands, they shook the hands. Shaking, past tense, shook. Riku did not run. Now this time Riku did not run. Riku did not run away this time. He was happy. Now this time when Naina come, they made friendship, they shook hands. This time he never ran. He was happy with her and he was happy to see her. He took her to his toy room. What Riku did? He made friendship. So what he had? He said that he took her into the toy room. He took her to his toy room. He had a cricket set. What he was having with them? He's having a cricket set. Now what is you all play now oftenly? Yes, cricket. In that they having a cricketer's cap, knee pads, a bat and a ball. A full cricket set is there. So Naina asked him if they could play cricket. So after showing all this, so Naina asked him to play. So Riku agreed. He said yes. They carried the bat, ball, wickets and stumps to the garden. So cricket is a outdoor play game, isn't it? We could not play at home. So everything they have carried. So what they have carried with them? They have carried bat, ball, wickets, stumps to the garden. Naina bowled and Riku played like a true batsman. As they were both playing, so Naina she was bowling. Okay, she was throwing a ball, whereas Riku as he was playing. So it was like a nice how the cricketers they play. It was like that only. Soon a family from the neighborhood joined them. Soon afterwards, seeing that play, so everybody near that garden, neighborhood, friends, all they came to join that game. Everybody clapped as Riku hit many sixers. So everybody encourages and Riku was hitting sixers, fours and everything. So everybody clapping. Okay. Because why they are clapping, neighbors, friends? Because he was hitting as sixes many times. Before leaving, Naina told Riku, see, it is easy to make friends. All you have to do is smile and shake hands. So after as the game ends, then Naina said before leaving the home, she said that Riku, it is very easy to make new friends because the only thing is you have to do smile and you have to shake hands. That's it. You can make new friends. It's very easy. It's not a difficult job. In the evening, he went to the park and played with everybody. As he was understood that was Naina was telling. So in the last evening, he went with her mother in the garden and that time he played with all the friends. Everybody played. Riku was happy to make new friends. So at the last, Riku was very happy to make new friends. He was thinking that it was a very difficult job. But is it a difficult job? No. So it's all about the comprehension. I hope you have understood, students. Yes. So we'll do the exercise. Okay. So we'll complete the exercise, that is A, answer the following questions. Okay, what we have to do, students? So we have I have read the comprehension, I have read the passage. Now you need to answer the questions. So for this, what you have to take out pencil. Okay, you have to write with very neat handwriting as I will write this. Okay, it is very easy. Open page number 75. Page number 75. A, answer the following questions. First question, who was Riku? Who was Riku, students? Yes, very good. Riku was a small boy. R, name is R, Riku. So R will be capital. R-I-K-U, Riku. Give one finger space. Was, one finger space. Riku was a small spelling S-M-A-double-L, small boy, B-O-Y, boy. After finishing the sentence, what you have to keep? Full stop as a finished. Riku was a small boy. Very good, right? Very good handwriting. So second question, what was Riku's problem? What was Riku's problem? Riku's problem was that he could never make friends. So R-I-K-U and apostrophe S. Apostrophe S. Riku's problem, P-R-O-B-L-E-M. If answer is not sufficient till here, what you can use here, down also you can write. Riku's problem was that, give one finger space, was, one finger space, was that, Riku's problem was that he could never, he, C-O-U-L-D, could never make friends. After finishing, what you have to keep? You have to keep full stop. Friends. So, third question. Who came to Riku's house one day? Who came? Very good, students. Naina. So, Naina spelling name. Naina is a name. So, we have to start with a noun. N capital. N-A-I-N-A. Naina is a noun. Naina, comma, a little girl. L-I-T-T-L-E, little girl. Came to, and you have to copy from the question here. Came to Riku's house one day. So, C-A-M-E, came to Riku, R capital, R-I-K-U, apostrophe S, house, one day, O-N-E, one, D-A-Y, day. The fourth question, what did Naina play with Riku? What did Naina play with Riku? Very good, cricket. So you have to write full sentence, not only cricket. We have to write the full answer. Naina played, N-A-I-N-A, Naina. Now play we have to do ED, played, past tense. Naina played with Riku. What they have played? Cricket. Naina played cricket. C-R-I-C-K-E-T, cricket. Naina played cricket with Riku. W-I-T-H, with Riku. R-I-K-U, full stop. So I am waiting for you all, students. You have to it's all about question answers. So what do? We have to go for next part, that is vegan. What is this? Adjectives. What is their adjectives here, students? Circle the adjectives in the following sentence. They have given two sentences here. You have to read this and you have to underline the adjective. You have to circle. Riku was a small boy. Now what is adjective? Small. The boy was how much? He was small. So adjective. You have to underline the adjective in the sentence. It was a little girl, Naina, from the park. Now what is adjective here, students? Little. Very good. Now list two proper nouns and two common nouns from the passage. The whole passage we have read, from that you have to pick two common nouns and proper nouns. So for this, what is common? Bat. B-A-T, bat is common everywhere, isn't it? And park. P-A-R-K, park. What is proper noun? Names. That is Naina, and one more is? Very good, Riku. It's all about, so we have to go for next page. That is so circle the conjunction. In this, what you have to do? You have to conjunction, you have to circle it. Now she smiled and shook hands. Conjunction in what? Joining the two sentences. She smiled and shook hands. So and is a conjunction. His mummy used to take him to the nearby park, but Riku could never make friends. But is a conjunction. So last word E, write words from the story which mean the opposite of these words. So we have to write opposites. Easy, very good. Difficult, very good students. D-I-F-F-I-C-U-L-T, difficult. Sad, no, second one. Laughing, crying, C-R-Y-I-N-G, crying. Third one, sad. Happy, H-A-P-P-Y, happy. Enemy, friends, isn't it? Friend. So you have to write the spelling here. F-R-I-E-N-D, friend. It's all about our, we have finished our comprehension 3. So you have to read the passage once again, students, and you have to go through that, and even poem also. Okay, till then, bye bye. Have a nice day.